What's up, Libra? This is Jesse with 44 Astro with a general new moon tarot reading coming on January 11th, 111, 2024. 111 is an activation number. The Holy Trinity, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, Vishnu, Shiva, and Brahman, and all the other trinities that represent the one, even though I believe it's a quaternity, because the feminine aspect needs to be acknowledged because it exists. Or it can be argued that the Holy Spirit aspect of it is the feminine polarity. But either way. It's going to be at 20 degrees Capricorn. It's going to be in the 23rd mansion of the moon. I'll put a picture of that. It's going to be at 6:57 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. For Libra Ascendant, we're talking your third or fourth house will be activated. So that's the house of your communication and the way that you learn. So you may be, and this mansion's all about like freedom, separation. So maybe you change or alter the way you learn, like you free yourself from a specific like information structure, or like I can't really say philosophy because that'd be ninth house. And your fourth house would be your home. You may decide to move home, change home, something like that. Change the way your home looks, remodel it, any of that. The sun will be in a 0 orb conjunction with the moon, which means it is sitting directly on it. And it's going to have a trine to Uranus. So this is all about change. Uranus is about change. It's in Capricorn, so it'll be kind of practical, slow change, but change nonetheless, because that's what Uranus represents. And it also kind of represents the future. There will be a mini grand trine between Saturn, Jupiter, and Mars, which will support growth and change at this time. So really, this is all about freedom in some way, change in some way. And this is the card you have for the moon card. It's time to take action, Libra. Aries is your solar opposite, by the way. The sign that would most balance, a Libra sun out. The two signs are opposite, but they really balance each other. One's all about competition, one's all about balance and peace. But there's aspects of each in each other, too. And you'll see that in all solar opposites. And my cat Lisa up here rolling all over me. So I got my sinuses acting up and fur all over my desk. But I love my babies, so. Anyway, Libra, with that being said, it's time to take action. Let's see what the cards say. Ooh, right there. We're going to stop. Thoughts seem to have you in stasis at the moment. But new beginning. New beginning in love, it does appear. Some of you may have recently gotten into a relationship or found a love interest recently. And if I had to guess, they are probably a fiery individual or a fire sign, unless you have fire in your chart somewhere. It's the bottom card, fire sign. Looks like there's some kind of fire sign individual coming into your life. The current situation is like, bad dreams, nightmares, worry, crossed by being in complete encapsulation by your thoughts. Don't let these ideas that you have probably about yourself hold you back. Because right in front of you is a big old beautiful cup. I think there may be now, if any of you are leaving a relationship, some of you may be single, some of you may be coupled and may be leaving a relationship, or there may be thoughts you have about your current relationship, but they're probably unwarranted if they're worries, because this is in front of you. Behind you, somebody offered you something very valuable in the recent past. Maybe even a job got offered to you. And maybe that's where you find this fire sign individual. But it could just be gifts you got for like Christmas and stuff like that in the recent past. Definitely could be. Most likely that's what it is. Crowning you. This is, a child maybe, like a young air sign some of you may have. And that could be your trepidation. Maybe you're like, well, I have a kid. Maybe I won't be able to get into this new relationship because when they find out I have a kid, blah, blah, but I don't think that matters. If that's the case. Or it's just some new idea that you have. Or this is the organizing idea or the thought that gets you through all this confusion. And your unconscious influence is the sun. This may very well be a Leo. You might be admiring a Leo, or Leo may be admiring you. Because it's like I said, fire sign. Fire sign. Unless you have Leo in your chart. But either way, this is an unconscious influence around you. This is very good energy. Someone is admiring you, it looks like, because everything revolves around the sun, and this is like being in the spotlight. So you may be brought into the spotlight in some way. You may be this is you right now. You may be in love right now. Maybe it's got you confused. Maybe you're like, maybe you just met this person, you know, just got together maybe, and like you're confused about like what it's going to be and what it is, but maybe it's love. Or this person that you met, maybe you're not together yet. It's about to be love. It's in your environment. It's you right now. This is you either wanting to be in love or being in love. Or you many of you could just be coupled and you're in love right now. And it also could be an air sign, because this is in your environment. This could just be being very practical to get through all these swords, these confusing swords, because he's holding the sword of truth, and this page of swords also holding the sword of truth. But it also could be an air sign individual. It could be you as well, by the way, because Libra is an air sign. This could be you. I mean, in your environment, being you in your environment would make sense. But most likely, because it is your environment, it would be someone outside of you. It could be a very logical individual. This could be the individual you're with now. That's your love relationship, but you're admiring this Leo, or this Leo is admiring you. Or you have a choice, and that's where the confusion is. There's two individuals you have a choice. Definitely could be the case. And this could just be having a logical perspective on the situation. But it's whatever your wish is, this is helping or hindering you. It's your wish. You're wishing. It says take action. So maybe you're going to have to be the one that has to speak up and make the first move. But it's going to be a good thing that you do. So if you're having trepidation about it, like you think, you're probably like, well, I think they're into me, but maybe they said something or something. It's like, oh, well, maybe they just want to be my friend kind of thing. So you're confused and you don't want to make a move. But it's saying offer your cup, offer your love, offer it forward. This is going to be good. I mean, this could be you. Like I said, if you have fire in your chart, or just, you know, this is someone that definitely gets what they want and goes after what they want. So it could definitely be you. And like I said, it could be an air sign, could be a fire sign. It'll probably be different for many different Libras. Some of you may already be coupled, right? And it's still saying you have to make a move. Maybe it's like taking your relationship to another level, like marriage, that type of thing. But I don't really see the Hierophant here or the Justice card, but it still could be something that you've wished for. And it's you know, helping or hindering you. It looks like it's helping you. Yeah, looks like you're about to find love, but you need to take action. Let them know you're interested. Maybe they've already made a pass at you, or vice versa, you have, and you're confused as to whether they're going to accept or how they really feel, or vice versa. Maybe you're confused on how you feel. But it looks like if you offer this forward, if you do step forward in love, in this new love, because that could be new love. It could be within the same relationship, but it's still new love. And it's time for change. Again, this moon's all about freedom. So you might be separating from one relationship, or even just separating from being single to being in a relationship. But either way, it looks like love is coming in some way for Libra. So that's freaking awesome. Anyway, that's all I have, Libra. Please consider liking, subscribing, commenting. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it does help me out, and I would be grateful for that. I wanted to make yearly videos, but I just didn't have the time. I probably will make an astrology video on the major astrology for this year. Specifically, I'm going to focus heavily on the Pluto going into Aquarius, which what happened last time Pluto was in Aquarius was in the 1700s, because it takes him 248 years to get all the way around the sun, was the American Revolution, which is actually terrifying, because if you look at what's going on in the world now, it's looking like it's going to be some kind of major power flip, which is kind of scary. Hopefully it's more harmonious and less violent, but who knows with people, right? All right, with that being said, I'm glad that you're here, and I hope to see you here again, Libra. Happy New Year.